So what?
Today is no foundation day because I've noticed that every time I come out, my makeup starts melting, and especially with the foundation, it's like really difficult to get around. Like I constantly have to wipe it, and the foundation just comes off. I'm like walking outside. It's so hot. Jesus. Which way? I'm getting so hot. I'm like burning up right now. Triple water. I'm gonna faint from this heat, honestly. It's so...
Okay.
I hate this in my
How do we get onto the
Japan.
main road?
Oh, I made a terrible mistake. I decided to wear jeans today, and they're really thick. So I'm like dying in this heat right now. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's Starbucks right there. Oh, we made it. This awful heat. We found out that there's a really nice Starbucks in the area that's been trending on social media. So of course, we had to check it out for ourselves. Jason also ended up buying a limited edition Starbucks mug that's only available in Korea. A must-have for his collection. So I found out that they use paper straw here too. Since it was so hot outside, we both got some cold drinks and took our laptops out to work on our wedding vows. Right below Starbucks, there was this beautiful food court called Famille Station. We wandered around and found a bunch of cute cafes and restaurants. This whole place was designed to look like a European train station, and honestly, they did such a great job. It was clean, elegant, and had a Renaissance vibe. After looking around, we decided to try a shabu-shabu place. We both got the sukiyaki set. It was a little pricey and not the most filling, but it was delicious. Yum!
이게 간장 소스 싱거우실 때 더 넣어서 이걸로 간 맞춰주시고
On our way home, we walked past a bunch of bakeries and couldn't resist picking up some snacks. We grabbed some classic Korean treats like Korean red bean pastry, also known as bungeoppang, shike, a traditional Korean rice drink, and hodogaja, walnut snacks with strawberry butter flavor. So this is the hodogaja I got. It's supposed to be strawberry flavor, and it was quite pricey actually. $20 for $13. What's actually inside? Okay, it's literally red bean paste and some kind of like strawberry paste. I'm avoiding skincare treatments since the wedding is so close, but my cousin sent me a bunch of face masks to make sure my skin looks good for the big day. For dinner, we went to an underground restaurant, just following the salarymen who were done with work for the day. Makes sense since we're staying in Gangnam surrounded by office buildings. The next day, I met up with my family to do some last-minute shopping before the wedding. I want to get some earrings and hairpins for myself and for our mothers to wear on the big day. Of course, we also ended up buying a bunch of cheap clothes while we were out. In the evening, we had a big Korean dinner before heading to a cafe to work on some final wedding details. My mom reviewed the wedding program and, of course, my Korean wedding vows that I had written. That night, my mom and my sister stayed over at my Airbnb since we had an early morning hair appointment at a salon nearby. Surprisingly, for a Gangnam hair salon, the prices were really affordable. I got a haircut and dye for just $77. Plus, Korean salon always have the best service, and there's no tipping involved. I know Jason wouldn't be too happy about this, but after my hair appointment, I went shopping again. My sister and I got tempted on our way back and ended up in another clothing store. I found a black dress for 29,000 won, but I had just bought the exact same dress at the store next door for 36,000 won. Isn't that crazy? I should have known better. In Korea, most stores sell the same clothes from the same factory. So if you ever miss out on a piece you like, don't worry, you'll probably find it at another store nearby for even a cheaper price. That evening, we took the subway during the rush hour at Gangnam. Oh my god, big mistake. Literally, I got squashed in the crowd of people trying to squeeze into the train. My advice, avoid Gangnam Station at rush hour. The lines are insanely long and people will shove you as hard as they can just to fit inside a train. We finally made it to a family friend's house for dinner, and honestly, they had the best view of the city. You could see all of Seoul from their place.
You can see it from their windows.
Before we left, they even paid for a taxi ride home. And since their wedding is just a few days away, they gifted us a bottle of wine and money in advance. They actually got us a wine from Spain. And here it is, the photos that they found of us. This is when I was leaving Korea to Canada. And yeah, so this is the wine. It's like a certificate that comes with it. It's a 2020 bottle, so it's like not that old. And they also gave us money for our wedding. Here it is. Congratulations on your wedding. Yeah, we got to briefly look at the content, and there's like a lot of like 50s in here. I also went for a run in the evening, probably a good idea after eating so much amazing food lately. The next day, I dragged Jason to church with me because afterwards we were meeting up for a nice family lunch.
하나님을 따라서 사는 것 자체가 이미 심판을 받은 것입니다. 하나님의 형상을 잃어버린 인간에게는 암흑만이 있을 뿐입니다. 어리석은
I don't know, my sister just turned around and said, I don't know how to get there. Have you guys seen these viral soju bottle caps? You just twist them onto the soju bottles for a delicious infusion and they help prevent hangovers. Pretty cool, right?
Something that flavors soju, right?
Yeah, it's kind of cool invention if you ask me.
One thing I really love about Korea is the self-serve system in restaurants. You can take as much or as little of the side dishes you actually want. You get your own water whenever you need it. And you can order directly from a tablet without waiting for a server. Why have a server when you can do everything yourself? I really hope more restaurants in Canada start adopting the system in the future. Well, stay tuned for next week because I'll finally be posting my wedding day vlog. Don't forget to like and subscribe!